Today's book is Menswear Dog Presents the Classics, and I'm giving it 5 stars. Menswear Dog is one of the most popular personalities on Instagram, but I did not know that when I read this book. Still, it is absolute genius. It's perfect if you're a guy that's into fashion, a guy that has no idea what to do but would really like some advice. If you're a woman that's dealing with a guy on the fashion side, whether he's great at fashion or terrible, this book is genius. It is jammed full of advice. I'm just gonna give you a couple of things. The first thing has to do with the fact that most men are living a capsule wardrobe. Now, the book doesn't come out and say this, but if you're a woman and you're really into fashion, you'll see it right away. A capsule wardrobe is basically the minimum items that you need in order to be able to style yourself every day looking great. And in that regard, this book really demonstrates that in the field of menswear without actually coming out and saying it. Most guys are not gonna buy multiple items of each one of these different categories, but they love knowing that it works and why it works and in what setting it works. The second thing I love is how it talks about the looks. And this is hard as well in women's wear, but in men's fashion with just a few pieces, it must be very frustrating. So for example, instead of saying, get this, it looks classic, it just says, are you going for like a Don Draper? Are you going for a Wolverine lumberjack style? And then it just gives you the pieces that will fit correctly so that it doesn't go the wrong way on you. And I just think that's brilliant. Now, the last thing I love is the idea of fit and quality described so well in this book. A lot of times people don't really know what to look for, like why is that shirt fitting awkwardly? And it's described in this one image so well. But also with each and every item that he is presenting, he tells you, why is this interesting? What is the quality that you're looking for? How should you be looking at this? I think all of these little details are what make people afraid to go shopping and afraid to experiment style. This book has it for the men. Now, what I think is great about this book is you might want it in hard copy if you're more of a checklist person that's gonna wanna like compare it to your existing wardrobe. Alternatively, you might actually want it on your phone so that if you're shopping, you can kind of see things like fit or little style points or what you're kind of looking for in the different items. But what a great book. But Menswear Dog, you have a new fan and follower. I am so amazed by the two of you. And if I see you walk in Central Park, I'm gonna have to fight the urge to give you a hug, maybe a fist bump, a little bit less invasive. Speed reading stats. This book is 200 pages, but it took me 20 minutes because it's mostly awesome pictures. If you care about speed reading, I have a coupon that's heavily discounted to a course I made in my bio. I want to thank everyone for following, liking, hearting, commenting, suggesting books, and otherwise being supportive. You guys are rocking awesome, and I will see you tomorrow.